L'équipe de l'expérience démocratique turque n'est pas douée l'adhésion aux valeurs islamiques mais leur trahison. Fethullah Glen. Le Monde. The 25th of February 2019. Mohammed Fethullah Glen. He was a local state imam from 1959 to 1981. Over the years, Gulen became a centrist political figure in Turkey prior his there being as a fugitive. Since 1999, Gulen has lived in self-exile in the United States near Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. Gulen says his social criticisms are focused upon individuals' faith and morality and a lesser extent toward political ends and self-describes as rejecting an Islamist political philosophy. His advocating instead for full participation within professions, society, and political life by religious and secular individuals who profess high moral or ethical principles and who wholly support secular rule within Muslim-majority countries and elsewhere. Gulen founded the Gulen movement Individual Piety and/or Ethical Conduct. They promote education, civil society, and religious tolerance initiatives and establish social networks. These networks self-describe as originating spontaneously. Their constituent local entities functioning independently from each other, existing, in the aggregate, as leaderless activist entities. I really don't know 0.1% of the people in this movement. Gulen has said, I haven't done much. I have just spoken out on what I believe. Because it made sense. People grasped it themselves. I opened one school to see if people liked it. So they created more schools. Inasmuch as the movement includes individuals with advanced theological training serving as imams and spiritual counselors on the macro level, with these individuals' identities remaining confidential. Some observers argue that the movement thus includes a clandestine aspect, sharing Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's ambition to empower religious individuals in civil life previously disenfranchised in secular Turkey. In 2003, a number of Gulen movement participants pivoted from the Turkish political center to become the junior partner with the newly ruling Erdogan-led and center-right Justice and Development Party, providing the party political and sorely needed administrative support. This political alliance worked together to weaken left-of-center Kemalist factions in the judiciary, military, and police. It internally fractured in 2011, which became common knowledge by the time of the corruption investigations of highly placed members of Turkey's ruling party in 2013. Turkish prosecutors accuse Gulen of attempts to overthrow the government by allegedly directing politically motivated corruption investigations by Gulen-linked investigators then in the judiciary, who illegally wiretapped the executive office of the Turkish president, and, with assistance perhaps from unnamed individuals in the American intelligence community, Gulen's alleged instigations or fomentations toward the 2016 coup attempt by factions within Turkish armed forces, indeed including Gulenists. Gulen says he did not personally influence past prosecutions of Justice and Development Party members by judiciary prosecutors from assorted political factions and has said he has stood against all coups. A Turkish criminal court has issued an arrest warrant for Gulen. Turkey is demanding the extradition of Gulen from the United States. U.S. government officials do not believe he is associated with any terrorist activity, and have requested evidence to be provided by the Turkish government to substantiate the allegations in the warrant requesting extradition, frequently rejecting Turkish calls for his extradition. In a February 2019 opinion piece, Gulen said, "End Turkey. A vast arrest campaign based on guilt by association is ongoing. The number of victims of this campaign of persecution keeps increasing. Erdogan is draining the reputation that the Turkish Republic has gained in the international arena, pushing Turkey into the League of Nations known for suffocating freedoms and jailing democratic dissenters. The ruling clique is exploiting diplomatic relations, mobilizing government personnel and resources to harass, haunt and abduct Hizmet movement volunteers all around the world. Gulen is actively involved in the societal debate concerning the future of the Turkish state and Islam in the modern world. He has been described in the English language media as an imam who promotes a tolerant Islam which emphasizes altruism, hard work and education, and as one of the world's most important Muslim figures. Gulen is wanted as a terrorist leader in Turkey and Pakistan as well as by the governments of OIC and GCC. Mohammed Fethullah Gulen was born in the village of Korucuk, near Erzurum, to Ramiz and Rafia Gulen. There is some confusion over his birth date. Some accounts, usually older ones, give it as the 10th of November 1938, while others give the 27th of April 1941. Some commentators point to the 10th of November 1938 date coinciding with the death of